Chapter 703. Man, Luffy don't give a fuck, man. This is what I like about Luffy. Like, this would normally be a Luffy, you big dummy moment, okay? Franky just told this dude, hey, don't give away your idea. I mean, don't give away your identity. You can fight all you like, just don't let people know who you are. Luffy's like, okay, boss, gotcha. And then Luffy proceeds to go beat the fuck out of one of the dudes that tries to attack him. Like the big dude swinging, Luffy just dodges out the way and then shoves this dude's face into the ground. Like, what? Oh my God, this is gonna be, wow. Wow. Oda just said, yeah, that subplot about Caesar and Kaido and Doflamingo, yep, fuck that. Fuck that. We're going a completely different direction. Going a different direction. We're going to be dealing with everybody's lovable idiot Luffy. I like that, man. I like that. I like that a lot, man. That's pretty damn interesting. Now, the thing is, it's like Luffy is, man, Luffy's name is Lucy. That breaks my heart, man. You know, because like Nami's my baby over here in One Piece, but you know Lucy is my baby over in Fairy Tail, and now I gotta call Luffy Lucy because Luffy's stupid ass was saying, "Oh well, my name is Luff," and then Franky bops him on the back of the head, just like, you fucking idiot! I told you, don't use your real name, don't give away your identity. So he has to go with Lucy. And here's the thing: I said in the last chapter of you, I said this feels like a fucking trap. The next chapter. We find out that basically Luffy and them, yeah, they got found out. You know, this was a trap. Like Doflamingo basically had that dude planted to give them the information. You know, Franky had the right idea last time. Like in the last chapter, he's like, yeah, you know, just point me in the direction of somebody lower on the rung and, you know, I'll just shake my way up. You know, that's a good way to make waves, and you're probably going to get found the fuck out. But, I mean, that was pretty cool, though. That was pretty cool just what happened there. That was pretty cool in the fact that, you know, Franky had a good idea, and then Luffy fucked it up. And here's the thing, right? Like, when Oda has the guy explain, I could have swore this got explained earlier on, too, in One Piece. And hell, one of you guys might have just told me in the comment section about this. But I remember reading this before, that the way devil fruits work is that they appear at a certain time. And then once somebody dies, the fruit's reborn. And the next person is able to find that for a certain time period. I remember somebody either writing that in the comment section or it was in the One Piece manga at some point. I don't remember which one it is. But the thing is like Doflamingo tracked it down. And I would bet anything that he tracked it down during this time skip, simply for the fact that he was planning on doing something to Luffy. So, I mean, this is interesting. Now, the only other thing that I would have liked to see, right? The only other thing I would like to see is like when that huge guy just swung on Luffy. If Luffy just would have dodged that shit and then used the Supreme King Haki and leveled everybody. And I think Luffy at this point just consciously didn't use Haki because he didn't want to give his identity away. Because everybody there thinks he's completely old and brittle. And here's the thing, right? And I might be reading too much in this. Matter of fact, I know I'm reading too much in this. But you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me how like Rayleigh, like you see Rayleigh and he's in that, you know, waiting to be auctioned off. And you think, oh, brittle old man, okay. And all of a sudden, he just uses Haki. And everybody's got foam and bubbles and all types of shit coming out their mouth, right? Like, I would have liked to have seen Luffy do that. That'd been a nice little throwback to it. But, I mean, I get why Luffy didn't use it. But it's just like, Luffy is already standing out. Like, it's just like, oh, shit, Franky, you're going to be going crazy in the stands. You're going to be going crazy in the stands. Now, speaking of Franky, I knew Franky was going to enable him. Because, you know, when Franky says, like, well, that's your brother's devil fruit, right? It's like a memento to him. You don't want his fruit to go to just anyone. Well, it's probably a trap, but, you know, this is your opportunity. This is your chance. You can't miss it. Go get that fruit, buddy. Like, dude, you knew damn well that was a trap, and you just enabled him. You know, like, as a friend, at a certain point, you got to step in and say, in order to protect you from yourself, I can't allow you to do that. Franky didn't do it. He enabled him. I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Now, with that being said, you know, the Sanji and Zoro beef, that's real. That's real because Sanji got to a point where Sanji was like, yeah, I might let this musclehead Zoro just stay on this island. You know, I tried to help him. So what? Sanji think about getting inside of Violet, man. You know, Violet reminds me of Boa Hancock a little bit. You know, she reminds me of Boa Hancock a little bit, the way she's drawn. But, you know, Violet is interesting. It's interesting because she's on the run. She's on the run. She stabbed somebody, and Sanji's already talking about who you need me to stab, baby. I take you to the next place, and you know you got the whole gag thing about how everybody's falling madly in love, and Sanji's got the nosebleed, and she's like, "Did I headbutt you? I think I'm falling in love." And Sanji's like, "No, yeah, you didn't. Oh, I wish Nami or Robin were here. That way they fall madly in love with me." It's just like, Sanji, like, dude, and see, Zoro told him, right? Zoro told his ass before Zoro ran off. Zoro said, like, hey, man, you do understand women here, they stab people. You'll fucking bleed out. Watch yourself. I'm going to go get this fucking sword. And that's what I like about Zoro. Zoro, he might get lost. He might go through the whole fucking end of the volume before he shows up again. But Zoro has a one-track mind. And if he's got his mind set on something, he does it. And at the same time, I like Sanji because Sanji's the pervert. But I mean, what's interesting about this, and this could just be me, outside of when Zoro first met Tashigi, like, I've never really seen Zoro even get flustered around women. And again, like, it might be one of those things where, you know, Zoro's just so focused on his dream of being the greatest swordsman that, you know, my man's ain't even thinking about it. You know, the woman that's going to attract Zoro is going to be the woman who's just as passionate about what he's got a passion for and is just as driven. That's probably what's going to get him. Skill's going to get him. He's going to be more attracted by character. And that's why him and Sanji just complete opposites. Because, like, any other man, if they're on that island, I know for me, right? Like, the two things that fuck me up, well, really, the three things that fuck me up about a woman. I love everything about a woman, period. Don't get me wrong. Like, the three things that fuck me up in order about a woman is she's got some pretty ass eyes, if she's got some boobs on her, and if she's got a flat stomach. Like, if she got a nice, tight, flat stomach, and she's got some boobs, and she got some pretty eyes, I do whatever the fuck she wants. It's like, baby, what bank we going to? We ain't taking hostages? Fuck it. I go get the truck. I go get the body bag, the dirt, and the shovels. Because we ain't got to worry about getting no dirt to dig up dirt. I'm going to find, we going to work this shit out, baby. Shit, fuck that. So, I mean, this is interesting. This is interesting in the fact that, you know, Sanji looks like he's now going to be helping somebody that is on the run. That's going to be interesting to kind of see that. Now, the other thing I want to kind of leave this on closing with is the fact that if Luffy's going to be acting like an old man, here's my thing. I want somebody to answer this for me. Rayleigh's like older than dirt. Rayleigh was keeping up with her old man. Luffy is pretending to be an old man. And so he's got to fight like that level. So how strong can Luffy fight, even though he's pretending to be older than he is? And what's like the average, like when do people actually get old in the One Piece universe? Like how old is old? Like what's like the average life expectancy? And at what point do you think somebody's out their prime in the One Piece world? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way into the end. Have an incredible day, guys.